Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Santiago and today we're going to have an unboxing of, this time it's going to be a Phoenix model, an Airbus A380 from the airline Singapore Airlines so it's with the Celebrate Singapore's 50th year of independence livery, like I said before the camera dropped. So it's the Phoenix models mold. It's a model I've bought secondhand. This one comes from Vinted. There is, most of the time I got my models from eBay, the ones that are secondhand, the new ones from retailers. But lately I found a lot of them are great prices on Vinted. I have one coming that I'll show you when it arrives. And well, if you're in Europe, that's a place I recommend to buy stuff. I'll probably do a video about that, but that's not the case today. So like I said, it's a second-hand model. I checked it before doing the video, but let's go for it. It's still an unboxing, although maybe not as some will consider. I wanted to make sure that everything was okay, and basically because on these places you need to check before you send the money to the person. So here we have the model. So as you can see, it's a big model. I like the weight of the Phoenix Airbus 380s, because you would think that, considering how big that model is, it would be pretty heavy, but it's not. Actually, it's pretty light. It reminds me a bit, so as you can see, the engines are not hollowed like others. So like I was saying, it reminds me a lot of how Dragon Wings Airbus 380s were, or used to be, which probably becomes from the, I think they came from the same factory at the beginning and then they just took off. So as you can see, it looks pretty well like that. I've already said on other videos, I like when the planes and the models have reading on the bottom of the belly, as you can see them from the ground. And as you can see, I didn't expect this one because I thought it was an older version. I didn't expect it to have all the antennas, but it comes with them. So I'm really happy with this purchase. Like I said, when you buy secondhand, sometimes you are a bit, you don't know what you're going to get, and you can get afraid of being scammed. But there are places where you're sure that's not going to happen. So this is one of them. That's why I like buying from Vinted, because if you are not okay with what you get, well, you can always find ways around to complain and stuff, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna place it on the mirror and we can have a better look at it. Okay, so as you can see on the mirror, it's actually fun because you have the view on the top. So if you like my Taylor Swift videos, just check it. And if you're not a Swiftie or you're not interested, don't worry. I have videos for plane or Airmodel collectors where I don't talk about her. You're just gonna have to bear with me and see her on the reflection of the mirror. So as you can see, I'm gonna try to get it a bit like that. Okay. it looks well from this and less shaky. I can see, no, I thought on the camera that it had a scratch on here, but it's actually the reflection of the flash. So nothing to worry about. And you can see it from the back. I'll find a way to make it more professional. But if you compare these first videos, well, these videos with the first one I've made, well, I hope you can acknowledge the improvement. Anyways, we're not here for that. So my opinion about this, I like it. So I always say the same. I'm not a professional, as in others that know exactly what's the difference between the mold and the real thing. I like the Phoenix ones. I've always liked them. And regarding the A380s, I think, like I said before, they're really great because they're not as heavy as others. It makes them more handy to handle, well, so to speak, or easier to handle. Um, I'm not a big fan of A380s. I mean, I've never been, but lately I've started collecting them and I find them more and more attractive, if that can be said. It's a shame that they are not being used as much as they used to. This one actually, with the registration, let me see if you can see it. Oopa. With the registration 9V SKI, so 9 Victor Sierra Kilo. And I forgot the I. Whatever. Okay. My dad's gonna kill me because he's been telling me, oh, you should plan your videos in advance. And I like to improv, so anyways, so I checked online that registration number. This plane, the real plane, has been scrapped already. Probably one of the first ones that went to the scrapyard and got dismantled and then cut into pieces. This one, if I'm correct, got scrapped in Singapore, which it's kind of sad when you have models that are disappearing like that. When you collect models from airlines that are like I do, like are like 747s, DC-10s, TriStars, you end up knowing that your model, well, the original plane of your model is probably long gone now. And yeah, it's kind of sad. But then again, that's life, like they say. So, anyways, to wrap this up a little bit, I would say that I'm really happy with this model. Like you already know, with Phoenix, the tires are on the landing gears are like they look like the real ones, and that's always something nice. It looks more real, although it has a lot of issues. They tend to fall off, and I've heard from people saying that they break apart. So it's not my case for now. I haven't had to deal with that issue. I've had some that fell off. I think it's with the Wow Air, the A330 Neo. I had that issue. I had to replace, well, to place them. properly. Otherwise, I like these kind of models. Like I said, I'm not a professional and I don't know as much as many others do. So my opinion as I'm an easy collector. I mean, as long as I like the livery and the model, I will go for it. So my opinion is it's a good model, it's a good mold, and if you can find one, and it's in what you want to collect, you like to collect, then go for it because it's really worth it. Like I said, this one comes from Vinted, which normally helps you. Well, normally you can find good deals because lately eBay is becoming 3 digits for a plane in euros or even in dollars. I think that's that's abusive. And some people think that because they have a market, they'll go for that. And honestly, I'm not for that. So anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. It's not as long as the ones I do at the airport, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I don't know what else to say about this model in particular. So I hope you liked it. Sorry. And if you did, just leave me a like and or a comment. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I may post more unboxings. I have a couple of them on the way. So stay tuned for more. And thank you again. Bye.